Couples Retreat was released in 2009. This is directed by Peter Billingsley. It's written by Jon Favreau, Vince Vaughn, and Dana Fox. And we have a cast including Vince Vaughn, Jason Bateman, Jon Favreau, and various others. And in general, I'd say it was a pretty enjoyable experience. I probably would never watch it a second time, but it was okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Maybe nothing amazing about it, but it was a pleasant experience. Very straightforward concept. We have 4 couples on a retreat, but there is mandatory therapy. They have to do mandatory couples therapy while they're there, which I have to say sounds like a nightmare, particularly as they didn't necessarily realise this was mandatory, and I can't imagine what it would be like thinking you're going on vacation on this relaxing retreat to reconnect as a couple, and you have to do therapy while you're there. No thank you. So the couples are very interesting, or I guess quite interesting, let's not over-exaggerate. They're interesting enough. I liked them as individuals, I liked them collectively. The characters were interesting enough. Obviously, because we're on this retreat, we have a lot of interesting locations, we have a lot of nice backdrops, the settings are really satisfying, and according to IMDb, this is filmed in part in Bora Bora, which gives us some nice locations, and in terms of being funny, I'd say it's reasonably amusing. I wouldn't say it's laugh out loud hysterical, but I wasn't bored. I wasn't not amused, but certainly it's not the funniest film I've seen. But we have a solid cast, generally well-written characters, interesting enough scenarios. I think my favourite couple would have to be Jason Bateman and Kristen Bell as Jason and Cynthia, I think. I might question that, but they were all great. They were all interesting enough, where the specifics of the narrative were maybe not that interesting. In general, Couples Retreat is a basic concept, well enough executed, mildly amusing, with some great cast and performances, well-written characters, visually absolutely stunning. It's a nice experience. As I said, I probably would never watch it again, but as a one-time watch, I thought it was not too bad. And if it sounds like the kind of thing you're in the mood for, then I'd say give it a go. It's an interesting enough story, reasonably executed, entertaining enough as a one-time watch. It might not be amazing, but it's not terrible either, and ultimately, if you're looking for a decent experience, then Couples Retreat might be one that's worth watching.